Welcome to Making Money Online. My name is Tony Birrons. Okay, so some of you might be wondering who's Tony Birrons and why is he giving a blog on how to make money online. Well, let me say something. I am just an average guy who started the online business 4 years ago, and believe it or not, I'm 28 years old. And how it all started was when I finished university, I applied for a job at a department store, and for a manager position at the department store. And based on my resume, I was asked to come in for an interview. Good stuff, right? You spend about $50,000 on your degree, and then you feel like, okay, everything's working out. You're going to make some money, and next thing you know, you'll be paying off your loans, and you'll be looking into buying some real estate and settling down. That's what every man and woman want to do, regardless of what your age is. You always want to do that. Either you did it already, or you're still on the process of doing it, and that's basically destiny for almost every one of us North Americans, or even if you're from Europe. Anyways, so I got invited for this interview, as I would call it, where they considered my resume, and I went in there. They spoke to me, and they asked me these questions, and they found me really, I guess, impressive. And since I was young, and for some reason I didn't have good genetics, I believe I looked more like a 20-year-old now that I'm 28. And back then I was looking more like a 16-year-old, and they said, okay, you know what, we have the right job for you. I was like, wow, that's great. What am I going to be doing? So like, well, we're going to bring in groceries into our department store, and we want you to be in charge of the produce section in ordering stuff. And I'm looking at it, and I was like, as it is, I applied for a manager job, which only requires high school diploma. Now I have a degree. I'm not full fry or anything, but I'm being interviewed by somebody who barely finished high school, and they're saying, I have a job for you at the produce section. Anyways, long story short, I took the job. Okay, yeah, I know you're laughing right now. I did, and that's when I realized, and I kept on applying for other jobs. You know, I wanted to succeed, and that's what I wanted to do. 6 months, I kept on applying, got interviews, and eventually I succeeded. I actually got a job that paid me about $60,000 a year, and it was great. I loved my job, and day in and day out, I was doing it. But then I started thinking about long term. You know, like I said, I'm a person who likes to succeed, and being successful, regardless of what kind of books you're going to end up reading about success, one of the things with success is you need to have a hunger for success. You need to have a hunger to make money, not be greedy. That's a different story. Being greedy is different. You need to have a vision, and you need to keep thinking, I'm going to make money, I'm going to be successful, and that's what it is. So in my case, I was making $60,000, very impressive for a 25-year-old, and anyways, 24 something at the time. And my parents were happy, everybody looked up to me, and inside I wasn't happy. I was thinking, okay, well, I have to wake up every day at 7 in the morning and go in, and sometimes it's so busy, and which is good, using your brains, and sometimes it's dead, but you still have to sit there between 9 to 5. You're like, between 9 to 5, you gotta serve this person called work, and then you might not be doing what you like sometimes, or you might be working with people you don't even like to work with, but you have to put up with it to get your bills paid. And then I calculated it, I have another 35 years to go before I retire. And I said, something's gotta be done about this. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna start a business. I'm going to take the money, I'm going to put some money aside, and I'm going to start a business. And that's how it all started. But why did I choose online business? Well, I got to be honest with you, I did get carried away with all this so-called online work-at-home mom makes $70,000 a month, you know, all those BS kind of ads that you would find. And it kind of made me curious. I was like, okay, well, if I'm going to do offline business, what's going to happen is I'm going to end up investing a lot more money online, I might be able to start a business without any investment or little investment in that case, right? So I said, you know what, I will give it a shot. I have some time in my hands. I'm going to put it aside. I'm willing to learn. That's the key point. You need to be able to, you should be able to have an open mind to learn. And that's basically how you would be able to achieve success.